How's it going, everybody? How you doing? As you can see, a little bit different setup today. No good mic, a little bit soft-spoken, lo-fi kind of video. I am on vacation, so I'm at home. I'm visiting my parents. I don't have all my stuff, right? But I still wanted to get this Q&A out to you because there's a lot of questions on here that I'm going to be answering. I've kind of looked at some of them, not all of them, so hopefully there's nothing too crazy on there. I'm going to try to answer all of them, and let's just get right into it. Subscribe, comment, like, all that YouTube stuff. Let's go. First question. I'm going to be cutting around too a little bit, so it's not just me reading questions over and over and over again. So hopefully I cut it up and make it somewhat nice. Question 1. Shane says, what's up, bro? How long did your gym transformation take? So I've been working out since 2020. I remember I got heavily into it whenever during that lockdown crap. I've been lifting pretty consistently since then. Literally almost every day I'm doing something since then. So 5 years, I would say 5 years consistently. I lifted back in high school and stuff for sports, but nothing super consistent. So 5 years. Favorite movies and shows. My favorite movies, okay, so we're gonna do categories. Kids movies, Cars, number 1, Monsters Inc. number 2. Am I missing anything that I love? No, that's good. Cars for sure, number 1. Number 2, probably can switch around. For adult movies, I guess you could call it. Oh man, this is tough. Star Wars. Actually, I'm gonna have to go Lord of the Rings just because all the Lord of the Rings are really good. Star Wars, because of the Disney stuff, is not as good, kind of mid. So, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. I really like Shawshank Redemption. I just watched that last night, so maybe that's why I think of that one. But that's a good movie too. Marcella asks, what type of music do you listen to and who are your favorite artists? All right, this might surprise you guys. Maybe, I don't know. NBA Youngboy, King Von, Moneybagg Yo. Favorite song right now is probably Scorpio for Moneybagg Yo. I like Untouchable by Youngboy. I like, what else am I listening to? King Von, What It's Like. That song goes hard. This is all like when I'm working out or running or whatever. Yeah, I'd say those 3. And then country music I like when I'm more chill vibe, you know. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Ooh, so I've made many YouTube channels in the past. They've all failed or not really say consistent. Mainly gaming stuff. I used to play a lot of Madden. Used to be pretty good at Madden. COD, you already know all that kind of stuff. I just never stuck to it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna stay consistent and see what happens. And it's going pretty well so far. So. What do you do to stay on the grind with work, training, and all that good stuff? So what do you do to stay on the grind? So kind of like how I stay motivated. You know, motivation's nice, right? It can always make you go harder, make you feel better, make you want to get up and work out, but you're not gonna always have motivation. Discipline is what's gonna get you to get out of bed and work out, work harder, do whatever you want to do outside of work, whatever you do, right? It's all about discipline. So what do? I don't know. It's just, if I don't work out, I get really anxious. So maybe that's it. I deal with a lot of anxiety and stuff. So that's probably why. I feel like I have a more productive day. If I get something hard done at the start of the day, everything else is easy, right? That's just the way I look at it. Get some water. My throat's getting a little dry. But really, consistency. Just stay consistent. You don't always have to have a good workout or a good day at work. But if you just keep doing it every single day, it'll pan out. What is some advice you would give to a fresh high school graduate who's trying to maintain college and a job at the same time? Also, thanks for the amazing videos you've been giving out. Appreciate you. Sorry, I got a call. I think the recording stopped. But the question was, the high school graduate, maintain college and a job. Honestly, part-time job Obviously, you don't want to work too much because school's the most important thing for you to, while you're there, right? You're paying the money to go to the education. Getting education, you're going to want to focus on that more. So a part-time job, something easy, something that doesn't stress your mind out. Personally, I didn't have a part-time job until my senior year of college. I was very blessed not to have to do that. So I don't really have the experience to back that up, but I would say an easy part-time job. Try to pay for a little bit of college cash flow if you can, right? But I don't have experience with that, so I can't really speak on it too much. What's your job and how did you discover Clash of Clans? So I'm a credit analyst. I work in finance. I see if people's credit is good. If we give them a loan, that kind of thing. It's not too crazy, nothing too fancy. I'm not a financial advisor or anything cool like that, like an investment banker. So maybe that's my goal someday is probably to be some kind of advisor. I might get into that a little bit later. And how did you discover Clash of Clans? I've been playing Clash of Clans since I was like 14, maybe 15. I'm 24 now, almost 25. So I've been playing for a long time. I discovered it in high school, a little bit before high school. Yeah, I've been playing it for so long. This guy goes, do you have a degree in finance? Do you like your job? Is it worth it for the pay? I'm majoring in business and I'm wondering. Also love the vids, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Jonas. I do have a degree in finance. Do I like my job? Yeah, it's not bad. It's a job. Nothing crazy. I wouldn't say I love it, right? I don't think this is my career. I would like to go into financial advising. I would just have to get my certificates and go to do all that schooling, but I'm definitely more interested in that than what I'm doing. But overall, I'm more interested in personal finance. Is it worth it for the pay? It pays pretty good. I make decent amount of money, nothing crazy. For my first position out of college, I think somebody else asked, what's your income on here anyway, so I'll just say it. I mean, I don't really care. I'm pretty transparent. About 60 grand a year starting, so a lot of room to go up, right? But definitely not bad to start. And my rent's pretty cheap, so. And I'm really frugal, as you guys might know as well. So I'm doing okay. I'm majoring in business. I'm wondering also, yeah. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, it depends on what your degree is, because there's so many degrees in business, marketing, accounting. My mom's texting me. Finance. Honestly, if I could do it all again, I'd probably, I took kind of like a gap year, so I would redo that part because I had to transfer school. It's a whole other story. No, it was a mess. Nothing crazy happened. I just got hurt from playing football. Transfer back, nightmare. And then, as you can tell, I have ADHD maybe. I get distracted and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Majoring in business. Oh, yeah. So, honestly, man, find what you love to do. Try to. I know it's hard as an 18-year-old going into college. I definitely didn't know. I don't love finance. I love personal finance. I love money. I love making money. So that's why I chose finance, because there's a lot of money to be made there. So chase the money, bro. Honestly, chase the bag. Seriously. Are you watching any good shows right now? Clasher says. Not really. I just finished, I watched Andor. That was pretty good. Not bad. What else have I been watching? I don't think I've been watching too many shows. I'd rather watch movies. I just finished the Harry Potter series again. Love that. Lord of the Rings again I watched. I've been watching Star Wars again too, so I'm more of a movie guy rather than a series. Would you ever make a video of financial advice, stocks, or what to invest? LeGoat. Shout out LeGoat. I always see him commenting. And yes, that's another big thing I was going to talk about. I'm actually going to be starting a finance channel, completely separate from this. Personal finances, my journey to finance, like financial freedom kind of thing. I'm going to keep it separate from this account, but I might make some finance videos for ASMR too, never know. But I'm definitely starting that channel up here, so I can link it too. If you guys are interested, let me know. I will be starting that though. How long before your channel did you do ASMR? I didn't do any ASMR before I started my channel. I watch it all the time. I've been watching it for years. some advice for someone wanting to start a healthier lifestyle, eating better, and working out. Consistency, discipline, and showing up for yourself. Because I mean, no one's gonna come do it for you, right? And don't be afraid to have a bad workout. A bad workout's better than a no workout. You go in there to the gym, you're like, I'm not really feeling it today. Do a couple sets. Maybe you get a pump, and you're like, maybe I am feeling it, you know? Just stay consistent. Keep going, keep showing up every day. It's like investing. You keep putting a little bit in and in and in, you're gonna see it grow. You're gonna see improvements in your health, in your lifestyle. Eating's a little bit more complicated, but also very easy. If you can control what's in your household, like what you buy, what's in your fridge, what's in your cupboards, very, very easy. But something I noticed since I've been home for a week back at my parents' house, there's a lot of crap around, a lot of bad food. So I've been tempted. I've been eating good this week, but I've also been counteracting that. I've been working out a lot. So it's a balance, right? Enjoy your life and eat and have a healthy life. It's a balance. Best of both worlds. How are you? Lady Master. I like that profile pic. I'm well, bro. How are you doing? Rate my deck. Balloon, Evo Valk, Evo Wiz, Skeletons, Minions, Fireball, Log, Tornado. That's a lot of spells, bro. Fireball, Log, Tornado. I mean, hell yeah, I like it. Where did you find your will and inspiration to work on yourself? YouTube and job. Doesn't it drain you a bit? This guy's always commenting too. Ruminative. What's up, man? So where do you find your will and inspiration? Honestly, for the work part, going to work every day, money. Job's a job. I love money. I like making money. Just like everybody else, right? But to do all of it at the same time, does it drain me? No, I enjoy it. I like doing YouTube. I like commenting, talking to you guys. I really love all the support. Makes me feel good, you know. I put this work into the channel and I'm reaping the rewards of you guys enjoying it and liking the content. So I love that part of it. And working out, I love working out. I would do that no matter what. So it doesn't drain me. It's just what I've been doing. It's what I love to do it. That's why I love working out. I like making these videos. I already play these games, so why not make ASMR, right? It's something I also enjoy. So it's the best of all the worlds for me, personally. Oh, this is a big one. Ralph's asked, which game do you prefer? Clash of Clans or Clash Royale? Clash of Clans, for sure. I love Clash Royale too, but that game makes me want to smash my head through that wall and break my iPad. So Clash of Clans is much more chill. So definitely Clash of Clans. And I've been playing that one longer and more consistently. Who's your favorite Pokemon and why? Piplup. Piplup, hands down. Pokemon Pearl on my DS. Way back in the day, opening day. Went to Walmart. Got it with my mom. Playing in the car home. Who did I choose? Piplup. That's why. Favorite superhero and superhero movie? By superhero, do you mean Marvel and DC? Those kind of superhero movies? Because if so, I've watched some of them. Not a huge, something I don't like them. I just never got really into them. But if we're just doing that, then I'd probably have to choose. I like Iron Man. Because in the last one, Endgame, I thought that was pretty cool. So Iron Man, but if we're talking all superheroes, Anakin Skywalker. He's a hero in the end until Disney ruined it, but we don't talk about that. If you can be an animal, which one would you be? Oh man, I don't know, probably like an eagle, bald eagle or something. America. What's your favorite TV show? Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders by far. What is your dream car? Marty says. Truthfully, Marty, I don't really have a dream car. I know a lot of people do. I don't know. I have a truck. I like my truck. I'd like a nicer truck. But I don't really have a dream car. Favorite sports teams? Timberwolves, Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings play today. Anything Minnesota. Twins, even though they suck. Worst owners in the league. Gophers, U of M, mid. But anything Minnesota. Luca asks, do it jiggle when you walk? Yes. This guy asks, I'm not going to say that name. Not risking it. What is your favorite movie and actor? Hayden Christensen, Revenge of the Sith. Or Equalizer, Denzel Washington. It's a good poll. Are you planning to become an ASMR artist, or are you doing ASMR for fun? I'm a big fan, and I think you have real potential for ASMR videos. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing and what makes you happy. That's it. I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm going to keep making videos, what I like playing, what I like doing. I'm not going to be on here doing things I don't like for views and money, you know. So, do I plan on becoming an ASMR artist? I don't plan on stopping. So, does that answer it? Maybe. Would I consider myself an ASMR artist? I don't know. I just like doing it. I enjoy it. You guys enjoy it. So I'm going to keep doing what I like to do. I have to say that you are in good shape. How many times a week do you go to the gym? Thanks, Coconut. Appreciate that. I'm in the gym 4 days a week, hitting weights. I'm running 2 days a week outside, about 7 miles each time, and then 1 day off. No, on that 1 day I go for a long walk. Like I said, it just helps with my anxiety and just clear my head. I love it. So I'm in there all the time. I don't recommend doing that. It doesn't work for everybody. Find the schedule that works for you, makes you feel good. I feel good doing that, so that's what I do. And I've switched it up tons and tons of times. I've tested many different schedules. So find what works for you. It's not one size fits all, right? How old are you? 24. What's your bench? I don't bench press, barbell bench press, but I do dumbbells. I do the hundreds. About 5. I can do five or 6 at a time, 3 times, and then I go down in weight. I focus more on hypertrophy rather than heavy weight. So I don't know. I could probably do more, but I do the hundreds for dumbbells. What sports did you play when you were a kid? Football, basketball, lacrosse. Football is my favorite. I'm a senior in high school and want to ask 2 questions. How do you think I can balance school and a part-time job? Did you have a job in high school? Again, I did not have a part-time job in high school, so I was very blessed I didn't have to do that. Not that I didn't have to. I just didn't. I focused more on sports, but so I can't really speak on that. I didn't try in high school. Not saying you should not do that, because that was really stupid. I just focused on sports and didn't care about anything else, which is not good. Focus on school. So if it starts to affect your schoolwork and you don't have to have the job, focus on your schoolwork for sure. But I can't really speak on that one. Sorry. Favorite attack in Clash of Clans? Queen Walk, Hybrid, Town Hall 13. Look it up. Best attack. Do you watch any sports? Yes, the Vikings are actually about to play, so I gotta go watch. Football's my favorite sport to watch. Where's that COD Zombies video? It's coming. It's coming. I'm trying to figure out how to record it without the mic picking up my computer, so I'm working on it. Why did you start ASMR? Honestly, James, I don't know. I just, one day before work, I was like, screw it. I'm gonna record it. I've been playing a lot of Clash Royale. My first video was Clash Royale, so I've been watching a lot of ASMR. I just kind of started it, and it's working out good. So, favorite video game of all time? Oh man, Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 for sure. What do you do in finance, and how did you get there? So I'm a credit analyst. I studied finance in college. Took me 5 years. And then I was just applying everywhere. Job market's kind of tough right now. So I was just throwing applications out left and right, just keep applying. And I just, honestly, I'm not even that, I didn't do that great. I guess I had like a 3.5 in college, but I didn't feel like I knew everything. I was just always there, always doing my homework, trying my hardest. And that's all you can do, right? So yeah, just try your hardest. It'll all work out. Would you move to a different city in America? Well, that guy's name's Trey. Shout out Trey. Yeah, I actually did. I just moved across the country, so I did. The GOAT again. You ever had a girlfriend? I have had a girlfriend in the past. Not currently, though. Not currently. Are you talking to someone? I don't know. What are some of your other gaming interests? Right now, gaming's kind of dead to me, but I'm getting Madden. I'm gonna make it some Madden videos. You'll see. I got an idea. I'm gonna rebuild the Vikings, so I'm gonna start playing Madden again. Who are some of your favorite ASMR creators? Maddie Tingles, legend. Who else do I watch? I really only watch Maddie Tingles. I'm sure there's other guys that I just can't remember the names off the top of my head. But yeah, Maddie Tingles. Shout out Maddie Tingles. If you see this, you're the GOAT. My favorite ASMR artist by far. What's your favorite book? I don't read. I don't know. The Great Gatsby. Favorite sports teams? I answered that. How much is your income? 60 grand. Not bad. Decent. I will be making a finance channel, so I'll go more into depth into that in my financial journey. Anyways, that was a lot of questions. That was a lot of yapping. Sorry for the lo-fi, not great sound. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I appreciate all the questions. Thank you all for all the love you've been showing, all the kind words and all that. Have a good rest of your day. Deuces.